This is section 19 from Cicero's Pro Caelio. We've just been talking about the source of all of Caelius's troubles isn't Caelius himself. It isn't some sort of misguided idea that he left his father too soon, that he was impious, not loyal to his family, but his move to the Palatine, his move that was well intentioned, his move that was appropriate, his move that brought him closer to my house, but also brought him into that well that Medea's den with the Palatine Medea Clodia. So Cicero is definitely going to come back to that, but first he's going to deal with a couple other charges, and one of them is that he brought about some violence during some pontificate elections. And so we're going to say, Cicero says here, for which reason, or maybe for this reason, the things, so this is neuter plural, and we can see the quae here, the relative pronoun agreeing with illa, and it's neuter plural. It has to be because eventually we're going to find out that the main verb here is non per temesco. So I don't fear those things. So for this reason, the things which from the speech of the accusers, of the prosecuting attorneys, we have these two passive infinitives here, and then the verb of the relative clause. So for this reason, the things which I understood from the speech of the prosecuting attorneys, from the accusers, were brought as evidence already and misrepresented, relying or having relied on your good sense, your common sense, judges, I don't fear. So I don't fear the things that I understood have been brought forth already and fashioned, fingere, to fashion, to create, and here maybe to misrepresent from the speech of the accusers. I don't fear them because I know, judges, that you have common sense. So here he's going to recount them. For indeed, they said, or they were saying, that now fore is the shortened version of futurum esse, the future infinitive. So they were saying indeed that a senator would be a witness. Now remember, I'm saying would be because we're starting out in the past and we're going to a future infinitive. And so they said that they would, or they were saying that the senator would be a witness, who, in the pontificate elections, said that he was beaten up, or that he had been beaten up by Caelius. So again, we have a sequence of tense here. Decret is the head verb, and so he said in the past that he, and then further back in the past, pulsatum, and then esse we assume here. So we have to say had, that he had been beaten up by Caelius. He had been attacked or assaulted by Caelius. Quairo, so this verb means to ask for, to ask about, and to seek. And this is the present subjunctive. And so what he's saying here is, I would ask, literally from this man. So I would ask him if he comes forward as a witness. First, why did he do nothing? Or why did literally the legal idiom here, the legal idiom is why did he take no legal action, right? But why didn't he do anything immediately? And then, if he preferred, maluerit, if he preferred to queror, so this verb to complain about it, and then quam here has to mean than, rather than maybe, do something about it. So an echo of agerit here. So if he comes forward, and this is future perfect indicative, literally if he will have come forward, but we know in conditions in English it just sounds better to use the present tense. So I would ask the man, if he comes forward, first, why he did nothing immediately, and then if he preferred to complain about it rather than to do something about it. Why? And then your new subject here is ipse. Why did the man himself, or was the man himself produced, so productus, right, brought forth by you, the prosecutors, rather than through himself? I would ask him, why tanto post here after such a long time, rather than immediately, did he prefer to just complain about it after such a long time rather than immediately?